Yo, welcome back to Yosemite. My name's Eamon.
I'm Rick.
I'm Jason.
I'm Young Al.
This is Rod. What's going on, y'all? We want to apologize. We didn't have my boy Eman on the episode last week. He had some shit going on. It's all good though. Still fam, still blood. What's going on,
straight.
guys? How you feeling?
Pretty
Welcome
good,
back,
bro. Wait, hey, what'd you do this whole week?
Whole week.
Anything cool?
I was just waiting on you to call us, bro.
Oh my.
Little backstory.
Pause.
My boy Eman went with a fucking Google Pixel. Ended up trashing out. Had no contact with him, and here he is. We actually just found out he's alive today. So
Yeah, I just popped up, but it is what it is.
yeah. Anyways, what do you guys think about Megan Thee Stallion? She's been popping off.
Bro, what's that song that's popping right now by her? It's like one song I hear on the radio.
Starts with an R, I think.
Something. That song was so trash.
Dude, I remember seeing her probably like 4 years back on Instagram.
Yeah.
Dancing with like a bunch of dudes around there, like rapping though. And that video was like viral. But then I never heard of her until like last year again.
I don't know, but she's been popping off, and I feel like it's just like one of those like. She's like
overhyped.
Yeah, it's just like one of those female rappers that's like just because she's a female rapper and she's gotten some hits. I feel like a lot of people are like,
oh, they're gonna see tits.
What the fuck,
Dude? Female rappers though back then were way better.
Fever? No, Reeler.
What? No.
Reeler is the name of the song. That's
I don't think so.
Yeah,
maybe
it's off her album.
I don't know. I'd have to hear it, but it's like all over. They play it on the radio every day.
Someone tweeted her like, "Did you know that a stallion is a male horse or something like that?" She's like, in the South, it's a tall, fine woman or something like that. And I was like, oh.
I've heard dudes get referred to as stallions when they call themselves stallions.
Maybe they're not from the South though.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Justin's a Yegua.
Oh my. I wanted to actually bring this up. How do you guys feel about like music being put out after a artist has been deceased?
I don't care.
Like for example, like I think we talked about this like last week.
I was actually thinking this the other day, because
What?
Because what?
Cut. No.
Wait, what do you mean? How do we feel? Like
I forgot.
Okay, well, no.
What
this
the
is my
fuck?
thing.
Like, you see something wrong with it or what?
Like, for example, that X song with Lil Pump and who was it? It was like some DJ. Lil Pump. Or it's called Arms Around You. That song was trash.
Yeah, those are whack.
That's what I hate.
But I feel like X would release a song like that. I just feel like they try to force a hit by putting him and Pump together, you know. But if he was alive or dead, I still wouldn't like that song.
I hate when like that. I hate when an artist is dead and the label just like, well, the song isn't finished, so let's get this person on there. You know what I mean? That it's fucked up. That happens. I feel like that happened a lot with like X, you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit just happened after that. But I don't know. I feel like I think it's a big difference when the label puts it out or like parents put it out or like are part of it. Like kind of like Lil Peep's mom was like working with putting that second project out.
Did it come out?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. I didn't fuck with it like that. But
there was one
single people like that.
I forgot what it was called though.
Oh, there was a Lil Peep and X one, right?
Yeah, that one.
That one I think was made. They made that together. I want to say no.
No.
Really? I thought they did.
I
X
made it when Pete was dead. I'm pretty sure.
Weren't they beefing when they were like alive?
I don't know about that.
Nah.
Really?
I don't think so.
I swear I thought like all their fan bases were pissed that they had a song together.
I didn't know.
I don't know.
But that one felt natural to me. Like it felt like that would have happened if they were both alive.
I don't remember it. It's a forgettable song.
But what are you gonna say about it, Alan?
About what?
What the?
About weed being legalized in 2020.
Who?
When's that happening? In 2020?
Yeah. Or now, depending on how you look at it.
No, back to what we were talking about. What do you think about artists getting this shit released? Like when they're... Because I remember last week I asked you what you thought about Benji the Dog.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird because like, what if that artist didn't want that shit released?
Yeah, that's true.
Or like...
But I mean, if they're on their label, they don't care.
I mean, that's
true. They personally would have cared. I mean...
What do you mean?
No, the label doesn't.
No, I'm saying the label doesn't care.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And I do agree. Some songs with X did seem kind of forced, like with what E-Man said.
Yeah, like because I think we were talking about this last week about like Benji the Dog. Who? The Benji the Dog, the leaked track by Mac Miller. Leaked track, my
Oh, I
bad.
didn't
by
hear
Mac Miller.
that. When did that come out?
Last week, but it was leaked. It wasn't really released, so that's why it's like, to me, that's different because if it was leaked, you know, no one really was fucking putting it out technically.
Yeah, that is different.
Yeah.
That's completely different.
Yeah, because it seems fucked up when they put it out. Like, obviously, they're gonna benefit from it, like, financially.
Yeah. But yeah, weed being
But
legalized.
do you
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, but like I'm saying, do you think it should be just be off limits then? Or
No,
what?
I don't think so.
Or you're saying like only by like people that were. Like,
I think
close
it should
to them?
go like by the original plan of it. Like I'm sure, like let's take Mac for example. His manager or his A&R from the label or whatever had to be in the works in like, you know, in a loop of like what his next move was, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he should be like, well, Mac wanted to do this next, you know, he really wanted to get JID in the song and finish it and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Not like some fucking random dude takes over and the producer's like, we should get this, and this person on there. Kind of like Kanye taking over, or he was on an X song. Was that even? I don't think that was made when they were together, right? Or alive. I don't think so.
They just slapped that shit on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
wait, same with Lil Wayne and X and the Carter 5.
I heard some fucking person on my Snapchat say this is my favorite song of the album. I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me, dude?
Well, did you guys like the hook even? I thought it was pretty whack. It was like stuck in my head when I heard it, but like it was not good, you know. It was like catchy, but like
I don't know.
That shit was
to me, it wasn't like, I don't know. I don't even want to mimic it because I didn't like it. No. I was excited because I saw that in the intro. You know, I was like, damn, it's gonna fucking set a tone. But no, it didn't do it for me.
Yeah, you should have just done it once, right, and then did something else.
Yeah,
I feel like every time that shit drags. Like it's too long of a I don't know.
Yo, yeah. Sometimes I feel like a song starts off with like a fire, a new song that you haven't heard, and this shit's like fire, and then like you find out it's a chorus like later on. It's like, oh wait, it's a chorus, and then it gets like kind of repetitive. It's like, oh damn,
it's not that fire.
Yeah,
but that's like. I feel like all music now is just all hook, and then like the verses are kind of just like fillers, you know. Mm-hmm. Like if people could, which they honestly probably could now, they would put out just a straight hook for like 2 minutes, and just put that on repeat.
Yeah. What was the song that felt like that? Fucking Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake. And that was a long song. I feel like a lot of that was like fucking hook.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, but like, that wasn't like a. I mean, like, I meant like rap songs.
Oh. Okay.
No, but like any song that's like mainstream right now, any rap song is all hook. Like the verses aren't really memorable. Like when I don't remember the last time I heard a verse like from a mainstream song and I was like, oh, that shit's fire, the whole verse. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like all rappers now, not all rappers, excuse me, the mainstream rappers now, their fucking verses are just so weak compared to their hooks.
Yeah. On to the next topic. We were talking about this at work today. What do you guys feel is like a good age for your daughter when that day comes to start wearing like makeup? I know in the Hispanic side of things. I know like fucking.
What do you think?
Whenever they're comfortable with doing it, I don't really think I would have like a set rule on it.
Yeah.
I don't see anything like super negative with it.
I agree.
Like I wouldn't push it on her, but I also wouldn't be like, no, you can't wear it. You're too young. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's worse that the parents are like that. Like, oh, pareces puta and shit like that. Like,
I mean, I've never
you've never heard that shit?
Never heard that to you?
And no, but in like Mexico, like that's how some people are. Like,
well, like my parents have been pretty lenient, like with anything.
So they let you wear makeup?
Yeah. So like, when I was like 7, I probably started wearing makeup. So
damn,
that's great.
I had to wait. Fuck.
It's almost calling him a puta.
Yeah, right. Oh shit. Pizza's here. But what was I gonna say?
I just don't think you should be like.
I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah,
I don't either.
If I find out my daughter's a thought though, that's a whole different story.
Where do you hear that from?
Because I feel like Mexicans and shit, or I guess maybe all dads, traditionally, they don't see it as like art as it really is, you know, makeup.
Yeah.
It's more of like an accessory to, like for boys or, you know, to attract them or something. I don't know.
Honestly, I've never really heard of that. like
That
makeup
it's art?
specifically. I know what you're saying, like traditional like Mexican household.
It's because they're pushing the patriarchy onto them.
No, because
That's what it
it's not
is.
even. Wait, what's a patriarchy?
It's
Explain
like
that.
when the man. Fuck. It's like when the man has the power and everything. Like they want to be in control.
I feel like you had to say something.
I mean, I agree
Dude, he's
with
been
that, but
pounding
I
his
just
fist the whole
I
time.
never heard
Push
makeup
the
being in
tradition,
part of
yeah.
that.
I feel like nothing's really considered art. Like how you say it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if as long as you work, like that's all that matters.
art right there. You're speaking to.
I don't know. I feel like that culture doesn't fucking.
Hey, backstory.
Jesus.
What do you mean?
Backstory.
Like,
I had.
You don't think
have you
makeup's
ever-
art is what you're saying?
No, like
I know backstory.
in their eyes, and like a stereotypical Mexican parent, I
Oh.
would never see them being like, or think of them saying that something like that is art.
Is art,
You know?
yeah.
They don't take it as expressing themselves in a artistic
Which, I
way.
mean,
It's more like like they're doing it for like it's I don't know. They
get
think of it
ready.
as like a slutty
Attention?
accessory or something. Yeah, attention. Yeah, but it's really not like that. I don't take it that way.
Yeah.
But personally, like Rick said,
I mean, not everyone does it for the art though. Some people do it just to like be more attractive,
yeah,
and I feel like
And
that's
that's
more.
fine, too.
I feel
Like
like
what's wrong?
that's the majority of people.
if
but
they want to
what do
do
I know?
that to find comfort in themselves, then fuck it. You know, if you think about it, that's the reason we all get our eyebrows done. We get our haircuts. We do things.
Wait, but
because we
like-
want we want to look good.
But if your daughter started at 8, like saying that she's not comfortable, so she's gonna start doing makeup, you're just gonna let her.
See, that's different though.
Oh,
That's like a whole.
wow.
In my opinion, that's like a different like lesson you're gonna have to try teaching her.
Mm-hmm.
If she's 8 and
Yeah.
using makeup, like it's usually because like just
That's
for
an
fun.
escape route. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like just for fun, like she likes colors, blah blah blah. But if she's straight up saying like,
Then
I don't
it's a
like how I
different problem on
look.
its own.
yeah, then it's just like a whole different. But I'm not saying I wouldn't let her use it. I'm just saying you'd have to like try teaching her like.
She's gotta love
Yeah, I get what
herself.
you're saying. Yeah,
yeah,
like
I
stuff
get
like
you. Yeah, but I feel like you
So
got
what do
a
you
lot
gotta
to
say?
say. Yeah, you're fucking.
Damn, nah, this is
You
good.
look
Please
tight
keep
right now.
talking.
You
Keep
look
talking.
way too
Nah.
entertained to not say something.
Nah, just keep talking.
So what do you? Okay, what would you do in your situation?
Are you letting your
Let's
daughter?
say
do it
your
or no?
daughter's 11.
Yeah, your daughter.
No, 13.
My
I
daughter.
think that's a better question because that's like what, middle school?
11
13?
starting middle school.
That's almost
13
high
they
school.
Oh
get
yeah,
it
so
now.
then 12. Let's do 12.
Okay, so your daughter's 12, Alan, and she says, "Dad, I don't want to
The
wear
new
makeup."
Fenty palette.
No. You know, yeah. There's a new Fenty release now, and she comes out of her room ready to go to school. First day of 6th grade.
Copped.
Alright, for sure. Anyways, you know, she comes out for school,
Clap,
fucking
Jesus.
caked up. But it's not like ridiculous. It's well done and stuff. But she's wearing makeup.
If she's 12,
First
bro,
time.
there's no way it's being well done.
Oh, you never know. What
Yeah,
the
bro.
fuck?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
she's-
fucked
I mean,
up.
this day and
It's
age,
just like anything else, bro. She has to practice.
Okay, you've seen very young artists, right? Like, they can paint really well. They can
'Cause
draw
they
really well.
practice.
Exactly. I look at
Well,
makeup
that's
the same way.
different though. This is like you're saying.
It's
this is
there's
the
an
first
art
time.
in the blending. There's an art in the lining, like everything. So, anyways, this 12-year-old is pretty talented.
You don't have to be that disrespectful about it.
Mess with your skin. You can't do that.
Actually, we got a female in the room. Come over here, Christina. What do you think?
Yeah, we need your opinion.
Yeah, we need your
Yeah.
opinion. We got a quick guest. Come here. Seriously.
Christina.
All right, just
you
ask
got,
her.
your daughter's 12, and she's wearing makeup.
Your daughter.
You,
Remember that.
you support her, or you think she's a puta?
That doesn't make her a puta.
Exactly.
But
But what?
okay, 12 nowadays girls are starting to wear makeup way younger.
What,
But
what
like,
age?
you think?
When
No,
I
no,
was
hold on, what
their
age?
age,
Do you think it's a problem
when
though?
I was their age,
Because I think it's
okay,
fine.
so when I was their age, I would hide the makeup in my backpack and put it on the bus. And then I'd come home with makeup on and they wouldn't make me take it off. But
I'm
still
totally
don't,
telling mom.
but I still don't think girls should be wearing makeup so young.
At what age? It's so young.
But I feel like with social
I don't
media,
know,
like
man.
Especially now, yeah.
like
Now-
Instagram's popping and all that.
Have you
like,
seen all the memes? Like,
No.
oh, me at 13, these girls
Yeah.
at 13. It's like, these girls are wearing,
Look
like,
grown as hell.
yeah, they're wearing,
Yeah.
like, super nice clothes, and, like, the parents are buying them expensive as shit, makeup, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I never gotten shit like that until, like, we started buying it for ourselves, or...
Yeah, you're just
Whatever.
jealous. That's all.
Doesn't make me jealous, bitch.
because we wore potato
That's what it sounds like.
Wait,
Like-
I mean, what's the problem with their parents?
No, because
wanting to buy their-
my parents, we helped our
kids,
parents
yeah.
out since we were younger, so he'd always be like,
Yeah.
they'd buy us, you know, what we asked for, but it still wasn't that way. Like,
Yeah,
how
it
would I
wasn't like
explain
that
it?
for them either.
But for us, the
They had to work
cool
for it
stuff
since,
was like
6.
fucking Aeropostale and guess some sort of pink, but not really. Now it's like in, so all the girls want what
Yeah,
all the other
'cause-
girls have.
Because as
It's
we
like
grew
everything
older,
has
we
changed.
pushed that away.
Yeah,
wouldn't it
everything
be?
just changed.
So what would you say
But
is so
I-
bad about like your daughter wearing makeup at a young age? If it's
I don't.
Yeah,
think
I
what's
guess
that?
if they wear it lightly, like I feel like it'd be more like, okay, you can wear mascara. But like once you start wearing like
Wait, but like I just want to know like what exactly is so negative about it. Like I'm not saying I disagree or anything, but I'm
because
just
it
saying.
fucks with your skin.
Oh, that's why. So like a health issue.
Okay, so
Pretty
you
much.
start getting
Okay.
into the health issues there. Yeah.
Okay, that's a valid reason. I
Yeah,
think.
like I feel like it. You can't do this. I can't wear this shit. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're too young, and I wear it mostly because I think it's fun, and like how you guys were saying, like I think it's like you said, it's artistic, and yeah, because I get into it and I wear whatever, one thing, another, whatever. It's fun, but and I don't think I need it most of the time. Like during the week, I don't usually wear it much, but at such a young age, I don't feel like they should be doing like freaking full on face
caked
or
up and
whatever.
shit.
Well,
yeah,
I just want to know what's a
yeah,
young
like
age,
lightly,
though.
I guess
Where
is
do you
okay.
say that's the cutoff
Yeah.
point?
I don't know.
You have to though. You're saying you don't.
Young age.
At a young age.
We say
What do
like
you do?
10,
I feel like-
12, 14.
6 months.
Yeah, but like if you think
6
about
months.
it, in like 10 years from now, this age is gonna be completely
See,
different.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing.
And that's
that-
different now compared to back then.
That's the
too.
thing. That say if I were to have a daughter now, I probably would end up being like, okay, I guess you can wear it, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Like for example,
Exactly.
I was talking
Because
about it with my coworker today. She was saying how she was like 12 or something, and her dad was like, she was about to walk out of the house with lip gloss on. That's it. And her dad was like, "Go take that shit off." That's excessive.
That's like
You know what I mean?
Damn.
that's Mexican
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
To me, that's like no.
Damn.
I don't know. Like, cause I know there's some girls that wouldn't even their parents wouldn't even let them paint their nails. Like girls like wouldn't
Yeah,
let
I
them
don't
when they
get
were
that
little.
shit. Like,
So to me, like that's too much. I don't know.
But piercing them at when they're a baby isn't. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that is
Exactly.
a debate.
that's a good debate.
Come on.
I think that's
Exactly.
pretty fucked up to be
Where do you,
honest.
where do
When,
you cut, where's the
in
cutoff between
Americans,
that?
white people, whatever,
Wait,
they
wait,
do that when they're like way older because they probably see it weird. Like, why are you piercing their ears so little?
But why do Mexicans do it so early? Actually, though, I don't know.
Because porque
Well-
no les duele igual or something like that.
We have
Yeah.
English speaking
I heard that as
viewers.
well.
What does that mean?
It doesn't hurt as much.
Well, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, but no, but I don't know. I think it's a little fucked up, but at the same time, it's not that fucked up because they get shots anyway. It's like the same thing. It's like just not the positives, you know.
Well, I remember my little sister when she was like 1 or 2, whatever. They pierced her ears, and she was fine. And then she stopped wearing them, so like it obviously filled in again. Yeah. And she wanted to get them when she was like 6, and then she went to go get them, and then she was like crying because it hurt and all that.
You know, that's what they're saying, but it's like
Oh,
probably
it's
hurts
because
the
I mean,
same.
at such a young
Probably
age,
hurts
they don't know
the
how to
same, but
react
they're
to
just
it,
like
yeah.
yeah, they're just gonna
Has to do
cry,
with all
but
that other
just
stuff.
because
I
you
feel
don't
like
know
it's
what the fuck they're
complicated,
crying about.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's not that serious.
Yeah, I feel like I would do it at a
Yeah.
young age just because it's like I know it almost is a tradition now. You know.
See,
I don't know. Not
Like to
tradition
your daughter, you're
necessarily.
saying?
there's
Yeah.
also the parents that pierce their boys' ears at a really young age. I
Right.
personally don't like that.
Why?
Because that's something that the parent likes, not the child. Like, why are you doing this
That's
to the
the same
child?
thing for a girl.
But it's also for a
Wait,
girl.
was born
But then
with
yes,
ears.
that's the thing. But that's the thing. Like,
Actually, I retract my comment.
I guess that's
I'll let her choose
that's
that. I don't
being
know.
very.
That's an accessory she should choose to do. You know.
Well, but then that should be that way for everything. Like why are you choosing anything she does?
That's true.
Fuck, man.
It's like
Help
it's
them
not
That's the
that
thing.
serious.
That's the thing that makes me go back and forth. Like right
It's
after I
not
said, I was
that
like, "Shit,
serious.
that's true."
I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah,
There's
I
a-
don't
On
think
the
it's that
Spider-Man
serious.
shoes and the light up
If
sketches, they'll be fine.
if they get to the age where they could choose and they don't want it, just take them out.
That's
It's
true.
not that serious. If it
That's
was like
true.
if it was like a tattoo, that's serious.
Yeah, you're not gonna
That's
tattoo your
permanent.
child.
There's
Exactly.
a reason there's laws for that.
Yeah. that is
Exactly. So, I don't know. I don't think it's that serious, to be honest.
Because some people like to the extent of if a little boy is playing with a doll, like that's horrible. Oh my god, they're fucking gay. No, that doesn't make them gay. Like kids should be able to play with whatever they want, wear whatever color they want. Like it doesn't.
Yep.
I agree. I plan to when I have kids. I plan to like.
I mean, Jason
Give him
grew up
dolls.
playing with
Jason
dolls
wore
all
dresses when
None
he
of
was
that
younger. I
crop
don't
shit.
know.
What the fuck? Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next episode. I did not.
I have
I'm not a
video
fan of all that.
somewhere.
I'm not a fan
Okay.
of the parents who
I
would
can
dress
find
up
a video
and
where
think,
Jason's
"Alright,
doing a
let me speak
music
on this real
video.
quick."
the way.
I think all did that
He's
though.
dancing to Taylor Swift in one of my like
okay.
dresses.
Alright,
I
when
bought
I
for
was
Christmas.
younger, I was like in love with the idea of being a YouTuber. So I had my YouTube account and I fucking went all
What
out.
was your
I
name?
had a
What'd you say, though? I
webcam.
wanna
Shut
hear
up,
your
bro. It
answer.
doesn't
What
matter.
was his fake name, Divine?
Shut up, dude. Anyways, so it was like for a
Something-
video, and I was a character that I created and stuff. So
Whoa.
just
I remember like
Hey,
fourth to fifth grade, I was Goldilocks for Halloween. I bought a wig and shit.
See, there's
Wow.
nothing
That's
wrong with
different,
that.
though. Like
you're
a
a
big
fucking
dress.
bad bitch, though, man.
You were thick.
I mean, who's gonna tell me something?
Oh, hey, toughest kid on the block.
Hey,
That's
nobody.
Some dude
I'm
was probably
just
like,
saying.
Goldilocks, man, you should have been a fucking bear.
Goldilocks
is
like
that
Shrek. I don't know
Fiona.
why too. I just remember that
It's a
though.
Fiona,
I wish I had a
Fiona.
picture still.
Fiona.
Fiona?
Fiona. What'd you say, Ron?
What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't. When going back to like having parents, you were talking about give them options and all that and everything. Like
Yeah.
The stuttering.
I hated when chill.
When he started so bad earlier. Oh my god.
Go on. I want to hear this.
Sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
That's fucked up.
I trip up on
Parents.
my words. My bad. It happens.
Hey, pick him up.
Yeah.
All right, so
No,
give
but I
them
hate when-
options.
Yeah, I hate when parents force like the clout shit, like dressing them up as if they're like fucking 20
I
Oh my
get what
god,
you're
that
like,
pisses
that's
me off.
ridiculous.
Gucci shirts and shit on
Oh,
fucking
the
toddlers.
Oh, like those. Hey,
anything
that's something
like
I saw
that
trending as
design.
well. Not to cut,
Yes.
not to cut you off, but like the haircuts. How we used to have haircuts back then. A fucking quick bowl
buzz
cut,
cut?
buzz cut.
Golden.
And now they got like design, like tapered up, like super, like fucking extra.
Better haircuts
I don't think
than
it's
what I
that
had a
bad.
year
I
ago.
just personally don't think it's worth it, like money.
I don't think it's bad. I
Exactly,
just think
'cause
they do it for like social media and
Kids
stuff.
grow out of their
Yeah.
clothes
Yeah.
right
Well,
away.
I understand like those Gucci shirts and stuff if it's like a special event or something and you want them to match the dad
Yeah.
or some shit like that, you know. But like these kids have their own fucking like.
I feel like that
But,
even makes.
like-
I feel like the
Closets
child isn't even comfortable.
Exactly.
Well, no,
Um,
but no child likes getting a haircut. Period.
Some do. Some
You think
are.
so?
I know.
haven't-
Some
I
are
haven't.
are
I
okay with it.
hated getting haircuts.
Yeah.
Some are okay with
I
it.
don't remember honestly.
But
Yeah, me neither.
What?
I just remember like it was a normal.
Well, no, that one I was like a baby, but like
Giovanni never liked
like a
it.
baby.
I don't think I liked it either because I had like pretty long hair.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah,
it.
I hated going to get.
I'd never
haircuts.
get a
But like,
haircut.
I think when people fade, like I would fade up my kid if it was like not that bad, but like paying $30, like the
Like
same
clean
that I
paper?
pay for my haircut, not worth it.
Yeah, fuck that little kid.
Not worth it. But
Fuck
like, but
them
like it
kids.
just looks clean. Like I wouldn't do it for social media. You know what I mean? It's just like me looking clean with a haircut
Like you
compared to.
both
No,
got
and maybe
the
it's not
paper down
necessarily being. It could also just be the parents being so high maintenance, and that's fine. Get them like something nice once in a while, like whatever. Like, oh, you got your daughter a North Face jacket. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know that's mainly the, especially next one.
Sorry, here at the
You wanna do
podcast
that?
we don't bang our hands on the thing. It's very big on us.
But I know you got me lost on what I'm saying.
North Face jackets, little
North Face
girls.
jacket.
So
Like-
wait, so should they or should they not?
Buying their kids.
I
nice
think
I'd say- I'd say
yes to a
nice thing.
certain extent,
I'd say
Well-
an expensive jacket like that is different because of the quality of it and.
and it depends.
Well,
no, but like
no,
okay,
but
what
that's
I was
different.
going with is like some parents. I mean, you never know what the fuck you're gonna have next, right? But if you end up having all girls, you pass it on to the next girl, and it doesn't
Exactly,
go
that's true.
Yeah, but
Like-
I
Or
feel
the
like
next boy.
buying shit like that's also. I mean, like it just depends on how much money you got. To be honest, because like it's not worth it since they're gonna grow out of it. And, like
No, they
a
grow
fast
out of
time.
it in,
Like
like, a
especially
month.
shoes, crazy.
But seeing these fucking YouTubers with kids with Gucci shoes, that pisses me off. Like,
Why? You
That's
jealous?
YouTube money.
That's
Huh?
true.
Are you jealous or what?
I'm not jealous because if I had that same money, I
Envious.
guarantee you I would not be trusting my kids like that. I just think it's dumb. Like those kids should
Yeah.
pick out their own shit. You know what I mean? Like I guarantee you. Actually, it depends. You know, because they look up to the parents and they could be
Well, like all the kids are on
choosing the
social
same
media
shit.
now too, though. They can.
I just feel
understand
like
that
it
shit.
kind of puts other kids down a lot.
yeah. But let's look at like anybody know like the Ace family, right?
I don't know who that is.
They're- me and Jenny used to fuck with them. They're
I'd
fucking
assume
shitty.
it's
We
a
saw a lot of
YouTube
stuff.
family.
Hey, you
about
see
them.
that post that you or that? No, I think I actually retweeted it.
Yeah, they're pretty
I'm
fucked
talking
up.
to
There's a
you
lot of stuff.
Wait,
yeah.
why? What happened?
Weren't you like in love with them?
Yeah, we really were. We
Yeah.
watch them all the time, and we found a bunch of shady shit. And the
Wait, what'd they do? I
dropped
want to hear
them.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
no,
know,
wait. Tell us your point first. Go ahead.
Their daughter is like 2 or 3, and she's always wearing like fucking expensive ass shit. This
That
girl
shit
can't even
over.
fully talk yet. I promise you, she's not picking this shit out herself, like completely. There's
She just
they-
want the Gucci
Oh,
snakes.
I did not know which ones you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ron. What's his name?
You're thinking of Ronnie Banks or what?
Yeah, you're talking about that.
Oh, that's
his
the one I'm
daughter
talking
too.
about?
I saw
Yeah.
that too.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Can we get an opinion from Ellen? He seems to have lost his tongue or something.
Ooh, thank you for bringing him and
Thank
saying that
you.
because he just keeps smiling but doesn't talk today.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just agreeing with everything you guys are saying right now.
Yeah,
Just a follower,
that's not
man.
what we do
He
here.
doesn't have his own
Ooh.
opinion. He's not opinion.
Yeah, nah.
That's fucked.
He's not opinion.
All right, so you're saying like at 3 years old, she's not picking that shit out herself. Do 3-year-olds pick out their shit
they do.
themselves?
Some do.
Like,
And
Yeah, some do.
They do. Some do.
They do. Well, I don't know about clothes though. I
mean-
feel
I
like
mean, maybe
I
if
worked
you
in
were like to
preschool,
show them,
And
like
some
you
kids
want this
came dressed
or
pretty
this.
ridiculous
Yeah.
because they would pick out their own outfits.
I feel like
Just it's
there's like a certain age where people start giving a fuck about what they wear, and it's
I feel
not
like-
3. I feel like, but I
yeah.
mean, everyone's different. But for the most part,
when I was younger, middle school was still like, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, where's the now these kids like in fucking 6th grade are like, oh my god, no, mom, I want freaking pink, I want this, I want that, like.
And
what
how
the
much
fuck,
of
kid?
that is because of social media? I think it's 100%
Yeah.
because social media is just like high school.
Social media, so
And when
a
you start
lot.
giving a fuck about what you wear and all that shit, high school. It's all the same shit.
that's true. That is true.
But I mean, what do I know?
Yeah.
So go on. What did the Ace family do?
Aren't you still like in 6th grade?
12.
Oh,
12th grade. Wow.
I'm
Squirt.
just-
ah, you're a big boy.
The Ace family's pretty shitty though. There's a lot of things that have been either proven or like highly believed that they faked, like the time they got their house broken
Robbed. I
into.
saw that too.
That and
That's just YouTube.
they're idiots
That
though.
is.
They're fucking. They made a video after that or some shit about like how they had to move because this person kind of like exploited where they lived and all this, and they fucking built this ginormous house and they're fucking putting it all over YouTube with fucking like cameras in the air showing from above like where they live and stuff. They have this like Instagram page for the house. It's like, bro, you're reaching so bad. You're setting yourself up again. You know what I mean? This house is different. They have like full-time security and like walls around it. It's wild.
What
But-
the fuck?
But it's still dumb. And then there's like artists that they still have not paid, and they're using like the designs on like merch. and
I've
stuff.
seen like the headband. You saw that?
some shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some like guy who makes headbands, like special art. He's supposed to get a deal with the guy,
Yeah.
and like he basically just ripped him off for his designs.
I never heard of just like shady people like in real life. I don't know.
And same with like the cameraman, I believe too.
Oh, the cameraman. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
also
What happened?
also just like fucking not credited enough or underpaid and stuff and what they promised and shit like that.
Like kind
shit.
of like Nate Shot.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know about that
What?
The CEO of 100 Thieves promised. Like,
Shout out to Christina for giving her input on all that stuff. We appreciate
Appreciate
a
it.
woman's view on what we
Appreciate-
talked about.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's cool. I guess I could cut off.
No, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Just wanna-
No,
wait,
don't just
for-
stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
for the viewers that don't watch that like me, what is 100 Thieves?
Hey, tell him, Ron.
Tell them, Rod.
I'm gonna pass this one to Alan. He hasn't spoken.
Yeah, tell us, Alan.
I
Jason, let us know.
don't play games, bro. You fucking
Hey.
talk about it.
This is a clothing brand too.
Oh,
So 100 Thieves is a clothing brand, and
And
then
esports organization.
It's
okay, what sports do they play or what? What does he do?
esports.
Esports organization.
No, I know esports, but what games? I mean,
League of
That's what
Legends
it
is
League of
where the
Legends
first came
is-
up on.
Yep.
League of Legends.
Call of Duty.
Now they're in Call of Duty,
Fortnite.
Fortnite,
Okay,
Apex, content creators. They got mobile.
They're pretty much like every other
Pleasure.
esport.
so they're
They have-
phase. They're like a phase type thing.
They're up there now. They're considered,
oh yeah,
up there.
they're easily up there.
Drake's
Okay, so-
invested. Scooter
so-
Braun, Dan from the owners of
Cleveland.
Cleveland Cavaliers,
They got big investors.
who's also the owner of StockX and Rocketmore is their biggest sponsors. Now Cash
Cash
App
App.
recently.
Yeah.
Damn. So
This all-
are
year and
esports
a
the
half?
future or what?
I
Or
think it's
present?
gonna, not the
Or
future. I would say it's gonna play a huge role, but I wouldn't say like completely.
Like,
Just
do
'cause
you think
gonna
it's
be
gonna
hard to-
compete with like sports now, like basketball, football,
To a certain extent.
anything else?
I would say it would get up there. Definitely, it wouldn't be competing up there just because.
Not $1 million contracts per like for each single like player,
Yeah,
because that like athletes get paid like crazy like that,
Oh yeah.
But in like esports, like competitive players, like they're making 6 figures, but not millions.
No.
Like independently.
Yeah, but if they're making six figures this early in this in the game,
That's why.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
it
Yeah,
will.
in the future, yeah.
Yeah, because it's recently.
I feel like it's gonna
past
crack
2-3.
the top 5 for sure in like the
Nah,
next 10
not
years.
3. That's just 2. So yeah,
What?
probably past 5-10 years, esports has really grown a lot.
Well, I mean, esports isn't that new, but in terms of other
but
sports,
how new?
Yeah.
It's not over 20 years old, is it?
No.
No,
Because you look at
like
when
07.
MLG first was. Because
No.
MLG was really the main thing that brought.
MLG is pretty
esports
old.
out. Yeah,
Like-
that was
like what?
early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
like 2007.
Like the first
No,
Call
no,
of Duty, like the
early.
first Call of
Early.
Duties.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first Call of Duties.
That's weird.
The Halo.
They got the big
early
break when
Halo.
they got signed.
They got bought out.
with ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, but straying away from the 100 Thieves. Go ahead, Rick.
Wait, no. I want to know what
Okay,
the CEO
Nate
did.
Shot, Matthew Haig, Nate Shot. He's the owner of 100 Thieves, and his friend Nick Merckx, right? He was a pretty big Fortnite player,
Mhm.
and they kind of talked about 100 Thieves like in private, like before he started pushing 100 Thieves, and he, according to Nick Merckx and like other rumors, he promised him 5% of the company, and he never paid him out for it, so he left 100 Thieves, and then he recently signed with FaZe.
So he's a scum.
Pretty
Damn,
much. Pretty much
that's
is
crazy.
in Nick's perspective. That's what he said he's not. They're not in. What is it called?
Good term.
Yeah, they're not in good terms, and he said they'll never be in good terms, and he doesn't want anything to do with them.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy. It really is.
Damn, that's
Hey,
crazy.
at least he wrote the contract for FaZe.
Yeah.
Because it said they're taking
Hey.
real good care of him.
Dude,
Those
you
long
gotta
words.
watch. You gotta watch the Nate Shot and Courage.
Why?
Courage was just like pretty much talking shit about Tfue. He was being funny as fuck. It was funny as hell.
Tfue.
He was like,
Turner?
I forgot what he
Tech.
said. He's like, yeah, before I signed 100 Thieves, I read the contract. He's like, otherwise I would have been like, Tfue, pass me the phone. It's my turn to talk. He's saying some funny ass shit.
All right. Anything else you guys want to bring up before we wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
Wrap
it up then.
Wrap it up then.
All right, guys. Thank you again for catching up on another episode. I really enjoyed the conversation we had today. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And keep showing love. Like, share, leave a comment below. Let us know what you guys want to talk about next.
Subscribe.
And we appreciate it. Subscribe, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
Ooh, baby, you got what a